Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today we have Alliance War number 5 of Season 24. We are on Path 1 as usual, and we are taking this war pretty casual. Only 4 fights, none of them too difficult. But first up we have a Vigorous Assault Sorcerer Supreme. So I feel like a common misconception in this node is that all regenerations count towards Vigorous Assault, which is when a regeneration is active. Yeah, the defender is unblockable. But the thing is, it's actually a regeneration buff. So characters like Sorcerer Supreme with regeneration passives don't actually get bonuses towards this node. So it's pretty much just a Sorcerer Supreme with Arc Overload that triggers occasionally. That's unblockable during it. So I just have to survive for the first 6 seconds, hopefully land a first intercept, which here I do land an intercept, and the fight's over now. So Archangel melts this node. There's really no problem. Any champ can do this node as long as they can survive during the unblockable periods. So normally people like to put kind of annoying special attacks in this, or champions that have a lot of frequent regens. But it's not really a problem. As you guys saw there, that fight took 30 seconds. Super easy with Archangel. But next up we have a Black Widow Deadly Origin. And I'm going to be using Archangel again. So this is a masochism on this Black Widow. I don't think I've ever mentioned it, but almost all these nodes have Indomitable, which means healing cannot be reversed. But there's really no point in reversing healing in this, like for champions like that. Most of my champions that I use either nullify or block out healing, or the just reducibility actually so bad that it doesn't have a trigger. But yeah, that's a thing on a lot of this path. But here for Archangel, as you guys can see, I am melting this Black Widow. Once again, it's going to be about a 30-second KO. Just had to build up those neurotoxins, and the fight is over. So another super easy fight, and that was my Section 1, which is also very, very easy. So moving on to Section 2, we have a Hyperion and an Iron Man Infinity War. So first up with Hyperion, this guy has Vigor, and once again the Indomitable. And Protect is actually going to be active in this one, unlike the first 2 fights. So pretty quickly in this fight, I did learn that if Doom's heavy attack does crit, as you guys are going to see, it does trigger protection, which is quite annoying. So I'm going to be throwing heavy attacks until I finally get up to that SP3. But I did go for a cool little backdraft there, and really sketchy heavy intercept that I probably should not have gone for. But I don't know, I survived. And here I'm just trying to bait out the SP2. As you guys have seen in previous wars, I have had to fight Hyperion a lot, and I have struggled fighting him a lot. So we're just going to be taking this fight very, to the book, I would say, very normal, kind of perfect to the Doom cycle. Well, I actually do a modified version of the Doom cycle, because I run Suicides. And I don't know what the heck I was doing there. I just messed up, I guess. So my modified version, I just do medium, light, 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 and as long as they have high power, it can take 3 to 4 combos to get up to your SP3, which is insanely fast. So there's really no need for the whole SP1 thing. With Suicides, I mean, it is a little bit easier to do for shorter fights and longer fights. It's just, my method is less consistent, but I lose less health. And here I was having a little bit of lag, so I had some issues moving forward. But eventually I did move up to Iron Man Infinity War. There we go. So this Iron Man Infinity War has Buffet and Lionheart, which seems like such an annoying combination. But this fight is actually a joke. So with Magneto, pretty much Magneto and Quake, I would say, are the big ones I use. As long as the opponent's metal or you can Quake them, this node is a joke. It is so easy. There's really no problems except for the initial degeneration, which in this case came from the poison debuff, because poisons do reduce potency while healing by, I believe, 30%. Might be incorrect about that. And Lionheart, if there is a reduction to healing, any percent, so running Despair is actually terrible for this node. Then the regeneration gets 300% potency on top of the reduction. And it also inflicts degeneration equal to the defender's attack, I believe. It might be 200% attack, but I believe it's just 100%. Which with Magneto isn't that bad, because like I said, of Magneto and Quake, there's really no problem with the regeneration, because normally you're just shutting it down. And neither of them trigger a lot of buffs. Actually, that's not true. Magneto triggers a lot of buffs, but because of the ability X reduction, normally I gain them anyway, so buffet doesn't matter. And as you guys saw there, super straightforward fight. And that was my war, only 4 fights. We did lose this war. I believe it was a very close war. I think the difference was of 2 or 3 deaths. So it was extremely close, but we did lose, sadly. Just they died less than us, I guess, which is fine. Still in tier 3, I believe. And we are like Platinum 3, rank 70 now, so we did drop a little bit, but nothing too much. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Catch you in the next video.